Okay guys, we are on to look number 3 in today's Try On Tuesday. It's Bitte Kai Rand, Autumn Winter 21, and it is so delightful. So look number 3, guess what's back? It's the magic pants. I think we all know and love these by now. These are their signature stretchy, leggingy, treggingy trousers with the added extra band for, you know, a cinched silhouette, if that's what you're looking for. It comes up so high waisted, it is right under the bust line, but you don't have to wear it like that if you don't want to. You can just pop the band down and they're just like a regular stretchy trouser. So unbelievably comfortable. I have to get these every season and they do them all the time. It's just their classic signature go-to trouser. And you know, they work, and that's why they do them all the time. So just to tell you what's in them, they are 71 viscose, 26 polyamide and 3% elastane. So they're like a slim, skinny leg, kind of a leggingy trouser. And these guys are in the black paint dots print. So they're coming up in another style as well, and they're always in stock in black as well. So if you just want plain, they're available as well. So back to the magic pants in the paint dots. So this is like, you know, as though you came into an artist studio and you saw a canvas with some splashes of paint going through it. So it's a black background and then it has all these little dots. Now they're not a bright white. As you can see, they're kind of more of a creamy white. Even compared with my nail varnish there, you might be able to see the difference. So it's kind of an off-white ecru-y shade rather than a bright white. Easy peasy to team with absolutely anything. These are like your go-to trouser. So unbelievably comfortable. You have to try these. If you have never found the joy of the magic pants, please come and try these. They are just incredible. So these guys are 155. I'm in the small. I'm always the small in this particular style of trouser. I have so many layers, it's going to be hard enough to show you, but these are, I always wear mine right up to the top there, but you can roll it down where it's just at the normal waistline. This is just so comfortable like this, and it just holds you in, gives you a nice silhouette. There's no pockets or anything, so you kind of want that slimline look. This is the trouser. So again, I have them cuffed up once just to the top of the boot. So they are a full leg length. You can wear them out, you can wear them rolled, whatever you want. I always tend to like them just to the top of the boot for myself. So I'm just rolling them and then I'm tucking them inside the tongue there. So they kind of sit at the very top of the boot and they won't budge all day. And I could do my gymnastics in these. They are so bloody comfortable. Okay, so then on top, again, what always works with the magic pants, it's the Atlas jersey tunic, and every season there is a new variation on it, and this time it's a beautiful kind of a wrap cowl cross wrap over style. Hope you can see that. So a kind of a deep V, but because there's so much fabric, you're only going to see from the chest up here. It's not going to open or gape, and then it goes down into a kind of an asymmetric pleat, and that's it. It's a beautiful length. It has a full-ish sleeve, I would say, not quite full length, but just to the wrist, which is absolutely perfect. I don't need to roll it. This guy is just in the black and it's 179. So again, this is the same Atlas jersey as their turtleneck that you saw in the previous look. So that material is just so comfortable, soft. It's beautiful. When you feel it, you just know, oh my God, I'm going to wear this so much. So 61 tencel, 33 organic cotton and 6% elastane. So nice amount of stretch in it, but the shape of it on is just phenomenal. Now I have got it layered. So FYI, I'm in the extra small in the tunic. Sometimes I find with the jersey, it comes up a little bit loose. So I like it kind of fitted. Now it's kind of layered here with the most unusual piece. So I'll take this off now in a minute and show you the jersey tunic underneath. But over the top of it, I have what looks like this piece of material done like an apron. This is called the new Wool Blouse. everything is a blouse. It's kind of like a bib front half turtleneck aprony thing. So different. I had to have it. So it's like it is wool. It's very, very fine, 100% merino wool. So you have a tie, obviously. So it's literally just like having a piece on the front. So there it is on its own. It has obviously the turtleneck, so it's coming up nice and high and stretchy here. Beautiful, beautiful wool. Feels so beautiful on, and the material, like that fine material, is a brilliant layering piece. So when you put it on, you might not know what the hell to do with it. The strings are quite long, so I always think put it on black if you're not sure. It might be too much of a contrast if you were to put this on over white, although I have seen it styled like that and it looks phenomenal. So if you're used to Bitte Kai Rand and you don't mind kind of risking something really different, try it with a contrast. But just to keep it a little bit more simple, in this look, I have done it over black, so it just comes in black. So I have just put it on over the neck, right, and then I fix it around the bust like that, so I get it where I want to kind of nip it in, and then I'm just tying it at the back. Am I in camera? I'm just tying it at the back in a very kind of loose knot. If I can do this now. So as you can see, the strings are quite long, so I like to get a nice big shoelace tie, and that's it. It's like having an apron. Obviously you're not going to have your tags and your labels here, but it just cinches you in and then falls down to the same length as the tunic underneath. It has one little pocket, tab pocket on the front here, so sweet. Not that I'd ever use it, because you wouldn't want to weigh down that merino wool with anything except for my hand, that's all. And it's just giving me an extra cozy layer. So if it was a little bit chilly with just my jersey tunic, I could put this on over and feel so snuggly and cozy. In another way, you could layer this underneath a blazer. So if you are somebody who always stays in their blazer throughout the day, it's sometimes difficult to get things that are short sleeved to go underneath. So this would be absolutely ideal. You would just cover the front and then your back is nice and airy. Please don't take off the blazer, you may be in trouble in work. And that's it. I mean, so different. Again, this is the kind of thing that Bitte Kai Rand just do so well. So it's 129 euros, and it just finishes off the outfit with the kind of print on the bottom. So I'm going to just pop this off now and show you the jersey tunic on its own as well, just so that you can get a good idea of how it looks. And yes, you eagle-eye cherries, the frosted beads from Corona Silver are back as well. I'll pop them on now in a minute. So tight neck on this. Be careful if you're trying on. So that's it. Like, it's just such a light little piece of material, but it can make all the difference. Okay, so this is the Atlas jersey tunic in their tencel cotton stretchy material. Beautiful shape, gorgeous neckline. As I say, this kind of deep V, but it's not going to be open. It's just going to wrap over on itself like that. Dropped shoulder, so seam is down here, and it just gives a really nice silhouette, and it's absolutely perfect with this style of trouser. It would also work with the Garcon twill trouser, of course it would. Everything is going to work with those as well. But if you want this kind of more skinny fit look, I love that you can see the kind of gap here, so the crossover goes in an asymmetric rather than just down and out, and that's it. It just sits really nicely, covers everything. Still feel kind of cool and edgy, but you are so comfortable. I adore this. Every year I buy the jersey, and sometimes two of them, because I wear them so much. So then the frosted beads from Corona Silver. These are the mega long kind of a necklace chainy thing. I have just double knotted it as I usually do, but look how long it is. So you can do a double wrap on that as well. So really versatile necklace, and I love that colour where it's kind of a see-through frosted bead, so it works with absolutely anything. It's not going to add a colour necessarily to your outfit, it's just going to frame it. You can do it in a real classic shape like that. You can pull one shorter and do that kind of choker and longer. Wouldn't work with this neckline. And personally, the way I always do it is that double knot in it, so it's kind of framing where the waist or just under the bust is, and it's so easy to do, and that's it. So it kind of goes into that V, following the shape of the neckline of the tunic, and then just sits just below the bust line here. So usually you want to kind of emphasize in at that narrow point, and everything is held in nicely with my trouser. Now, just to offer you an alternative to the aprony bibby thing, if this is not your style, and I understand 100% that's not going to be for everybody, we have a very normal shape in any case, new wool sweater. So it's the same merino wool as the apron, but it's just a normal kind of jumper. Normal, I say normal, it's not normal because it's very unusual still, but you know, that's what Bitte Kai Rand is. It's always something that bit different. So it's kind of a oversized shape, curved hem, merino wool jumper of dreams. So it has a skinny ribbed sleeve from the middle of the upper arm down, coming down into a full long sleeve. So you kind of get this puffy effect here, even though it's not you know, in the material. It's just because of the design of being fitted going into looser again. It has a lovely neckline actually. It's like a high V. Hard to see there, hang on, I'll just try and roll this underneath so you can see it properly. So there it is. So it's nice, really nice, not low at all. And you know me, I don't love a low V-neck, so even for me, I might wear that on its own like that. Hallelujah. But it just, again, it's a layer piece. It's because it's so light, so it works perfectly over the tunic. Let me show it to you on the hanger. It is 235 and it comes in sizes 1, 2 and 3, I think. So I'm in the size 1. 1 is going to fit like probably up to 12, 14, definitely 12, 14. It just depends on how you kind of like it, I suppose. It's not going to get that much longer or that much bigger overall. It's just slightly differences between the sizes. So that's it on the hanger. Hope you can see that in the light. Beautiful. I love the fact that the sleeve is that little bit fitted, and that shape then going down into the curved side hem. So again, just a really easy little jumper, and it would work over any of those pieces. I mean, it was so hard for me to style because I could have probably done like 12 outfits here. You could bring in your yellow moss turtleneck again, have that layered underneath it. You could also wear that over the shirt in the pinstripe, and that would be another fabulous layered look. There is also a little basic fitted long sleeve top in stripe as well. That could work really nicely here too. This basic is just always in stock as well. It's 99. It's their Popeye jersey, so it has this kind of lovely neckline and shoulder framing seams going on, and the most soft material. Again, it's always the way with you get what you pay for. 61 tencel, 33 cotton and 6 elastane. So it's the same Atlas jersey, as they call it, as the turtleneck and as the long tunic I'm in. So that is my lovely blouse. Hold that thought now and I'll step you back. I don't know if you can really see the shape of it here. If I just hike the underneath top up, it might help to see. So it's a short, you know, comes down just below the bum. So a kind of a short, half shortish kind of a jumper. Great shape for anyone who wants to show off a little bit more leg. For me, it works best layered, I feel, so I like it to have that double black layer going on. You can see it floating at the back there. Adore as ever, Bitte Kai Rand, you always get me. So then I could just pop on my beads again, and then the pièce de résistance. Oh, wait for this. Have you ever seen a hat? Yes, you have seen a hat. But this is the most beautiful hat. The details. You have a peak cap and you have sides. Oh, yes, please. This is like hat on steroids. I mean, the most cool cool hat. If I saw this on you in the street, I would be running to ask you, where is this from? It is done in their, what they call Fuyu jersey. So it is 50% tencel, there's two different materials going on. 50% tencel, 40% cotton, and 10% wool. And then the lining is 69% acrylic, 17% nylon, and 14% polyester. So this guy is 109, and I will be totally stomping around town with this little beauty on. Just finishes off the look for me so nicely. It's so spongy in its material, very hard to describe it to you. It's like a thick, like a fleece material, but not bobbly, like a smooth fleece material, and then the peak is stiff, so it's going to stay on, cover the ears. Yes, please. That kind of almost equestrian feel to it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that's look number 3. I will be back with another one for you very soon. Stay tuned.